Bustamante! Get up here! Eric Bustamante! Oh, thank you so much, Eric. Eric Bustamante! Yeah!
Hey guys. So, needed that clap because I just got some bad news last night. My buddy tells me that he thinks I'm an alcoholic because after a night of drinking together, he blew a .08 and I blew a homeless guy. Way above the legal limit. My family, they want me to go to AA, but like, who has time for that? I mean, I already go to see someone once a week about this thing that's been nagging me, my mom. And she's Puerto Rican, so the only thing I inherited from her was a broom and a drinking problem. In fact, she's so Puerto Rican that not only does she drink me under the table, she also cleans it, then gets paid under it. Such a hard worker. My mom and stepdad, they actually met through work. My mom was his cleaning lady, and because he's Jewish, she's still his cleaning lady. Guess who his gardener is? At least he tips well. Although I do remember one time, he actually tried to cut my tip. Like it's my fault, I'm uncircumcised. Are there any other men here that are uncircumcised? Anyone? Please, by a show of skin. It's actually rubbing off. Not my foreskin, my stepdad's habits. Like my mom, ever since she married my Jewish stepdad, now she's all about saving money. Like just the other day, she made me go out of my way just to pick up the penny saver, which is what we call my stepdad. But my parents are funny. Like, most people get married for love. They didn't get married for love. My mom actually married my stepdad for her green card. And she finally got it. You know, American Express. My parents had a traditional Jewish wedding. And it was the first ceremony that my Hispanic family had been to, so we didn't understand all of the customs. Like, after my stepdad stepped on the wine glass, half my family tried to sweep it up. I'm aging poorly. I'm 33, but like a Dominican baseball player with a fake birth certificate 33. So like everything's falling apart. Like I suffer from heartburn now, which sucks. Like I used to drop acid, now I just spit it up. Everyone's popping Molly, I'm just popping Prilosec. Does anyone here get constipated? Anyone? No shit.
No shit.
I get constipated. And I told my buddy, who's a doctor, and he told me to go on the Subway diet. And I thought he was crazy, but after a week of eating only sandwiches, I literally shat Jared. It was a foot long. Speaking of 12 inches coming out of my asshole, I recently broke up with a dominatrix. How's that for a segue? Parents out there, my act is for all ages. And the best thing about dating a dominatrix is I no longer had to go to the doctor for my prostate exams. The worst thing about dating a dominatrix is after a night of rough sex, I was the one walking funny. And she was such a freak. Like, one time she gave me this list of things she wanted to try, and literally everything sounded horrible. Things like knife play, gun play, cold play. It's like, aren't we setting some limits here? But you guys want to know how I ended it? I told her that I felt like she was keeping me on way too short of a leash. So yeah, I can't seem to find a good girl. Like, every girl I date is a freak. Like, after her, I dated someone even more kinky than a dominatrix. I dated a Republican. And she was so pushy. Like, every week she tried to shove down my throat big government, which was the name of her dildo. It was big and black. I'll leave you on this. It wasn't all bad. She was actually my first cougar. She wasn't older though, just really territorial and always peeing on me. So now I know what Republicans mean by trickle down. Thank you, I'm Eric Bustamante.